Thursday, there were some new NFL rule changes implemented. Let's go through those real quick because we've talked about them ad nauseum on both of these shows, and it's kind of putting a wrap on those. NFL players are allowed to celebrate a little bit more now, which is good.
Love it.
The NFL teams. So yeah, I agree with that. That's good. I think it shows that Roger Goodell, kind of knows what he's doing here. He can fix things that he's previously broken.
I'm gonna reserve full judgment until we see what, because it wasn't just a widespread, hey, you can celebrate however you want. They say they're going to be more lenient with the celebrations. They're going to allow more things. We still don't know what they're going to allow. Brandon Cook says he doesn't think he's going to be allowed to do his bow and arrow thing because it was a threatening act or whatever they called it last year. Yeah. So it's still there's
got to worry about guys with bows and arrows. And it's 2017. That's one of the biggest threats to society is bows and arrows.
Just throwing it back to the Middle Ages.
Robin Hood is running around just shooting people all the time.
So yeah, I mean, there's a chance we could see something in maybe even like the Thursday night opener. Somebody's going to think they can celebrate. They're going to get flagged for it. I hope they don't. I hope they're lenient with it because come on, it's make football fun.
I agree. I support celebrations. Number 2, NFL teams can bring 2 players off injured reserve now, which I think that's great. It's turning a little bit more into the baseball rule where you can bring guys off the disabled list in this situation. Anyone who goes on IR at any point in the season can come back after, 8 weeks? I
believe it's 8 weeks. Yeah.
So
it's half. I think they make it so it's half a season.
Right. Yeah. Last year the Patriots used that on Jacoby Brissett basically because there wasn't any other options. They were very fortunate with health last year.
Yep.
So since they were so fortunate last year, that could mean that they won't be so fortunate this year, and that just helps guys get paid. It helps guys. Just helps teams. Third one.
You want to see these players on the field if they're healthy. Yeah. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Third one. There's going to be only one cut down day now. There used to be this dumb cut down to 75 players before the 4th game of the preseason. Now they've eliminated that, and they're going to go from 90 players to 53 players after the 4th game. What do you think about that?
I mean, it makes sense. Like we said, the 75 cut down never really made a ton of sense.
Right.
I am interested to see how teams still will approach this, though, because I don't think the Patriots have been known for cutting people down. They don't wait until the cut down dates to cut people down. So, especially with veterans, we saw it with Nate Washington, we saw it with Terrence Knight and
Tommy Kelly back in the day.
Tommy Kelly, some other guys like that. They'll cut them off if they know that they don't really have a spot on this team. They'll cut them down early just to kind of give them give them an opportunity to latch on elsewhere. But yeah, I'm interested to see how the coaches adjust their strategy.
Right.
But it's going to be quite a busy day on whatever that last cut down day is this year. It's September 1st or late August, whenever that is.
Lots of names for NFL.
It's going to be, what is it, 12? About 1,200 players could be released on that one day. So it's going to be a busy day for Nick Caserio and all them.
Definitely a lot of waiver claims the next day as well. And the final one, the NFL shortened overtime during preseason and the regular season. And if you don't remember me complaining about this before, which I complained about, like I said, ad nauseum, Bill Polian, the old Bills and Colts general manager, just came up to Roger Goodell one day and said, hey, how about we make overtime 5 minutes shorter? And Roger Goodell was like, oh, that's a great idea. And then all these dumb owners approved it, which is only going to lead to more ties. I don't think that, if you're trying to improve the safety of the game, I don't think that the area you improve it in is the last 5 minutes of overtime, a time period in which the majority, like 99% of NFL games, will never reach in the first place. I don't think that, players were falling like flies during those last 5 minutes of overtime. So I don't know. We'll see more ties this season, and it's going to change the strategy of overtime, which I guess will be kind of interesting, but at the same time, I don't know, just have them play football for 15 minutes.